Yeah, but I always played on a private server. Yeah. Well, definitely new. I hope it stands for fat cock. Oh. Oops. You had. I'm pretty sure I was unmuted for dispatch actually calling me, so. I'm not surprised. Nah. If I want to flake on you guys, I'm just gonna feign an illness. So if I ever tell you that I'm sick, I'm probably lying. Okay. Okay. There is a mechanic in the game where you can take damage. What? I don't know why yet. In fact, I need to look it up. It was in a video I was watching the other day. Hi Luke. I will probably be running D&D until 11 o'clock, and I'm on standby this week, so I probably won't be on past 11. On my Twitch chat. Yes, I am looking at it right now. According to the player handbook, a short rest, you spend hit die and get hit die roll plus constitution modifier. That means this rogue will lose health if he rolls a 1 on his d8. Firstly, is this correct or have I misinterpreted the rule? You always gain a minimum of 1 HP from a hit die spent, regardless of your constitution mod. So, this guy responded with, it appears the character is literally so frail that without outside assistance when injured, they potentially just get worse. I'm talking to Moogle and Fox, but they don't include their chats until we actually start streaming. Just in case we get in talking about something personal. One sec, Moogle, I'm cooking. Yo, okay. I don't know how humanity survived. I don't know how many years at this point. I guess more than 2,000 years without a fucking air fryer. Air fryers are God's gift to the world. I can do my version of chicken nuggets in an air fryer and not feel guilty about eating them. Fuck chickens. You know what? Fuck chickens. They can die for me. Fuck them. Chickens deserve death. You still sick? You want to go back to sleep? It's okay. The group's not doing anything important. They just finished acquiring said house. Are you hungry? Okay. Okay. I'll make you one. Yes, I.
Yo.
I see we're still waiting on a few people. That's fine. He'll probably still make it here before Alpha, as is the running joke. No, he's not. No. Oh shit, he is here. Alpha!
I said hey.
I did not hear you.
Yeah.
Kenyana will not be joining us.
Again?
Yeah, she ain't feeling too well.
That's
Pretty stressed out. Yeah. Only if you can get your controller.
The Cabal incursion is isolated around a nearby Vex structure. They haven't yet had a chance to fabricate heavy fortifications.
Vex are agitated. Expect their interference as well.
Go show them the power of humanity's champions.
we're just waiting on Matt.
That is correct.
Okay.
What's he doing in there, Moogle? And this is how we found out that Matt is addicted to furries.
What? That came out of left field.
That escalated very quickly. There was no denial. Heard him what? Oh. I thought there was about to be some more escalation there.
I heard him say, yeah, he's a furry, so what?
It's on the floor. I keep pushing Philip all the time. My phone.
Oh. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I literally just dropped everything on the floor.
Yeah, this is.
Welcome back.
Alright.
That was like the turtle sound.
Where we left off was you guys having just recently acquired a home. 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. With... Yes.
5 bedrooms?
Yes.
Good job, guys. I wish I was there.
Yeah, you were asleep for the most of that, Kenyana. So you
I
don't
was
even know.
I was asleep when things started getting intense, from what I believe happened. Oh. Oh. I will. Did you post it on the page?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to listen to that one day. I will after. I'm just. Wow. That.
Look at this.
Yo, so everybody can hear me.
Same.
Putting that at the top of our lungs.
Alright. I am here.
Like I said, you guys had basically just acquired a home, a bedroom, 3-bath. You were kind of exploring around it a little bit.
Oh,
And we took a
did
long
Nim-
rest, and it's the next day.
Oh, we took a short rest.
Short rest.
Oh, short rest. Oh, okay.
Also, did Nim tell us about what her god talked to her about, or no? I don't remember.
Nope. Everybody took a little short rest.
Alright, so nobody knows anything about that. Alright, good.
I mean, I could walk in and tell everybody that.
That's up to you. That's your character.
That is true.
Would you like to walk in and tell everyone that?
Yeah, a giant ball of fucking fire. That's
I
what
think
I
Song
fucking
was last
saw.
in the kitchen, but... I'm just gonna assume in the short rest we were exploring.
We were.
Yes, and you've now gotten acquainted with the house that I still haven't drawn a map for, that I had ample time to do so before this session.
But you didn't because you were playing Destiny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright then.
It sounds right.
Song has picked out a comfortable room.
Living room. Basically the room that you met with the guy in first.
That's where I picked.
With the-
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant like room.
Yeah!
Rooms, you derp.
It's like, okay then.
We will deal with that another time after I draw up the rooms.
Alright then.
Then you guys can have a feel for the floor place and where you guys kind of want to be.
Well, Song feels awkward in the living room about the picture of Jessica on the wall, so she asked Dojima to assist take her off the wall, because she don't want to look at her anymore.
Blame her.
Oh lord, I feel like my ignorance is gonna make this more fun.
I hope you take it down and we pretty much set it outside.
It's above a fireplace if you just want to throw it in the fireplace.
Is it a
Is
nice
it too
painting?
big?
Oh yeah, it's 6 foot by 4 foot. It's huge.
You can always sell it.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Picture of the whore gnome.
I mean, she might not necessarily be a whore. She just might not have wanted to love the old guy.
She should have thought about that before she chose to be a whore.
Sugar baby, that's what she is.
Is there
I
like
don't know
a
what's
basement we
going
can
on.
put it in to keep it preserved?
Yes.
Okay, shove it in the basement.
Okay. There's ample room in the basement to fit that.
Hey, anybody else got anything they want to do?
No, I'm good.
I
Oh, yeah.
I basically walk into the living room and kind of just a little bit shaken up by the vision, I guess the goddess gave me.
Yes.
And I just kind of like sink into the couch.
Okay.
Song realizes that you look a little disturbed, so she sits disturbedly on the couch with you.
Both kind of cuddling beside one another. You're not really touching, but you're pretty close.
Yeah,
You're both kind of just
the spatial,
staring off in front of you.
the spatial spooning is what it's called. That's
It's
what
an actual thing.
no, but that's what I'm gonna call it now.
Yeah, that should be a thing.
Yeah.
Would this not
You
be a
don't like
form
the
of
per-
parallel play?
Oh,
it
Vera
feels
is
like
apparently
mirroring.
checking on the apple seed. Do we know it's an apple seed?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
she does. Or she told you guys.
She asked if Song could help her plant it, and then she never talked
Oh.
about it again.
Well, in the intermediary short rest has grown into a small sapling.
That
Damn.
was fast.
Ooh, magic.
I mean, it
seed.
wasn't magical apple, right?
Yes, it was
Yes,
a
that
magical
makes
seed.
sense.
Okay. I am going to get this out of the way here in a second. Put down a bunch of colors as a 1 through 10 option, Emily, and then roll a d10.
Oh dear.
Do the 1 through 10 colors first. You can choose whatever colors that you want to put on there. I don't give a fuck if it's like maroon, some like dank ass colors or whatever.
Baby
they'll
puke
all-
cream.
Will determine basically what the apples do.
Oh yeah. So what did I ask? I asked how would the fight with Groucho go? That's right.
You asked how you would inevitably get rid of him.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
And didn't it? And you showed me a giant ball of fucking fire.
Yeah. Or how to defeat Groucho.
Yeah.
Answer's
I
basically
think
fire.
it was how would the fight with Groucho end, and the answer
Giant
was
ball of
in a
fire.
giant ball of fire.
That
Yeah.
seems about right.
Who else has fire spells? I think Vary does.
Is there a bell in the house that can just like ring with it throughout the house?
No.
We need a bell then. Or
Wait, what do we
something.
need a bell for?
To call for meetings if everybody's in like their rooms or something.
There is a piano.
There is, in fact, a piano.
That is true. Wait. Song, did you pass your performance roll?
She did.
Okay.
Kind of.
Well,
She
we
needs
have
more practice
determined.
on it.
Yeah, we have determined that Song basically understands it.
I want Song to be able to play Beethoven's Moon. That's what I want to be. That's what I
The
want her to be
Moonlight
able to
Sonata.
play. Yes, that's what I want her to be able to play.
It's just a broody bird.
And then she
You all walk into the piano room, and there is a dark and brooding figure in the corner.
In
Her
all
name is
reality,
Song.
it's fucking Song, and then she flips her head up and she continues. That's all I picture. That's Tarkovsky. It's fucking music. Yes. No, but
I can't think of the name of that song.
Wait. Matt, you're still in the living room, right?
No, I was roaming the house.
You're roaming the house now? Okay.
Well, while Song is waiting on things to happen, she remembers that there's a bonsai plant in the shop and it probably needs some water.
You should probably yeah.
Probably, but you are pretty far away.
I thought
I'm sorry. You're a couple blocks
I
away.
was gonna say, you made it next to the store, I thought.
I was
Yeah, for obvious reasons. It's close.
Are you getting is Song getting up? Or is she just sitting there still? I'll go to the shop with you if you want.
You don't know what she wants, and she didn't say anything. But yeah,
I
Song
know.
gets up and she starts heading over to the shop.
I kind of follow Song because I don't want to be alone.
Do I need to roll anything, or am I good? Can I just explain what I'm doing?
You're good. Go ahead and let me know.
I'd like to get a handful of coffee beans, pick up the bonsai, and come home with them. So we have some coffee at the house, and we have the bonsai over there, so we can water it at the end of every day.
I think bonsais only need a certain amount of water on certain days.
I don't think
it's
Song
every,
passed her nature check, but I don't know. We never checked on that.
Yeah, we never did.
Maybe Nim
Roll
should
for a
make
nature
a check.
then.
Alright.
I think the thing that needs to be maintained mainly is its leaves. Because they grow or something
I
like
rolled
that.
a 9.
Their commander will already know you're here.
You could have. I could have helped you with
Also, Very rolled a 1.
that. She did.
Which means the apples are red.
Oh, they look
Damn
pretty
it.
Fun
basic.
fact about
I was
red
hoping.
apples.
I was hoping for purple.
Shinigami, enjoy them?
Yes. Also, no.
Is this like actual D&D or are you homebrewing?
No, I'm homebrewing for that
Yeah.
off the top of my head. You should have put like more exotic colors because red apples are just basic ass apples. Oh,
Not even a little magical?
no, they're just basic ass apples.
How many
Probably
seeds did
really
you have?
delicious, but they don't really do anything. You had one seed.
Oh.
Singular seed.
We need more seeds.
I mean, you know where you live. You could probably murder hobo him. Steal
What?
everything.
Ace May ain't here.
Wow.
Anyway, I
gonna
rolled a
say.
9.
But Very is.
The bonsai tree could probably go a couple days without water. It kind of self-maintains.
Alright, well, she puts it
It
by
seems
a
okay
nice
right
window
now.
when she gets home. And she stores the handful of coffee beans in the kitchen.
We can grow coffee beans.
Why would we ever need to?
I mean, we don't know if Song has a caffeine addiction yet.
We
I
could
don't
totally be
think-
coffee dealers.
I don't think the environment and climate of Aquarin is going to support coffee beans.
It's okay, because we
Grows
have a
in
shit
tropical
ton.
climates.
Yeah, coffee prefers tropical climates, and this is just dingy UK weather, like 24/7.
They wouldn't be that flavorful. Because coffee beans planted next to some apple, like next to an apple tree, would have a nice flavor.
Okay then.
Coffee's taped to what they're planted near.
I know oranges do that.
That's why.
And
I'm
grapefruits.
Something.
Yeah. I think apples were one of them. I'm only saying that because I've had coffee that's like apple-y tones. Nutty flavor.
That's funny.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So,
Sorry.
what would be a tune that would get everybody in a room?
It just say song, go make noise.
You could literally just one by one go gather everyone.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yell.
Wait, I got this. Song, make the bell noise. I'm legit letting this
Bring,
happen.
bring, 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 bring.
Just go around the house and walk back
Just like-
here. Got it?
Waving her arms around, walking up and down the halls. Bring, bring, bring.
There's a really annoying bell sound going off right now that's being mimicked perfectly. You guys swear there's a bell in this house?
I forgot she could make that noise.
I remembered the bell noise.
I'm just.
Is anybody gonna respond to it, or are y'all just gonna stand there?
Just don't ignore it.
I always imagine these
Run for-
Song's currently flailing her arms walking about the hallways of the house as you walk through the back door.
they fight to the death for Kaido.
She's making the noise. You can actively see her making the noise
Yeah,
in front of you.
all she has to do
hallway.
is run. That's all she has to do.
Twat.
Yep.
Alright, just make it back.
Long just called you a twat.
Just make it back to the.
Are you gonna make me vicious mockery every time I insult somebody or no? Because I
No.
Please don't.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I was about to say. Please
So,
don't.
as we walked by, I'm just opening the door, looking as he's already gone down the hall, and just reclosing the door.
Basically, I'm trying to get everybody in the living room.
Okay, that was broken up. I have no idea what Dojima just said.
You open the door and then
Open
close the door.
Yeah, open the door, look down the hallway because you're already gone, and then just reclose the door. You know, you're just running through the hallways.
Alright, then, on that note, I just walked back to the living room.
Most of you reconvene in the living room. Dojima is noticeably absent.
Song. I have a very special thing for you to do. Do you know the sound of a woodpecker?
Is everybody else getting choppy sound, or is that just me?
Just you.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay.
Matt, you're gonna hate me in a few seconds because I'm gonna make song woodpecker on your door. I'm really gonna do it.
That might damage the wood frame around the door.
Might.
Oh wait, is she just mimicking the sound, or is she actually mimicking the action?
She's gonna make this. She's gonna mimic the sound.
Okay, never mind. It's not going to damage anything. Sound waves don't damage wood like that.
Yes. Hello? Google? Hello?
Aye. Interesting. Okay,
Okay.
we can put that on hold until Moogle gets back.
It's still gonna be
She's
funny.
important. Dojima is needed for this meeting.
He is.
Did they gather us, or are we still at the hotel?
Nah, we're still out.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know
you-
if I needed to engage.
Yeah, you guys are at the end.
Probably not a bad thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Fun story about my adventures today out on the road, because I drove like 4 hours today across county.
Oh boy.
I was getting up on the highway, and a car was trying to merge over from my right into my lane.
Of course.
And it was a red Mitsubishi Lancer, right? Like an older model. There was decals on the side, and I couldn't really see him because he was in front of me already. So I kind of sped up to see what was on this side to see if it looked cool. It was motherfucking Itachi standing in front of a moon that had his Sharingan on it with like red leaves flowing off of him.
That sounds pretty sick.
It was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna front. Thought it was the most weeb shit I've ever seen on a car, but it was pretty lit.
I see.
I don't want to see it again now. I should have taken a picture of it if I could have.
So back when my brother played football, we went to Oregon, and I actually saw in real life a blue adder pass by our car in like the city, and I was like, oh my god, that thing looked amazing. Like it was beautiful. Like it was God, what type of blue was it? It was a mix between cyan blue and almost a deep blue.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was so pretty.
really pretty.
I really wanted to just like take a picture of the car.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back. Dojima is so absent from the room.
Does it sound
Raven
better?
was going to tell
Logo?
Song to do something.
Oh, okay. What? Song looks at you.
I legit just ask you, do you know how to mimic a woodpecker?
No.
Hmm.
You can mimic some pretty bad sounds, though. I believe drowning to death. One of them.
That is one.
Screeching.
That is
is
one
on
too.
there.
I look at Song and just say, go. Just knock on Dutch's door a lot and just say, living room now.
I mean,
Song
you don't know which
walks
room
over
I'm
to-
in.
Oh, I don't know which room you're in?
Yeah, I was just in a random room, and you were just going down the hallway, and I just opened the door, looked, and didn't see it, and then reclosed the door. You don't really know
Okay,
which room
Song
I'm
walks. Song walks to every door in the house, knocks on, and says "living room now" to every single one.
Yes!
Okay. You don't know exactly which one it worked on, but it worked on one of them because after a few minutes, eventually Dojima comes back into the living room.
Okay. Everybody's here? Great. Thank you, Song. Alright. So, I spoke with my goddess yesterday, and
It's earlier today.
yeah. Well, yeah, true.
Feels like yesterday. I mean, those short rests, am I right?
Yeah, those short rests, man, and being fucking shocked about how things are gonna end. Totally. So, shit. How strong of fire magic do we have?
Eggs kind of just looks around the room.
Marcall's not with you, so you can't say anything. Veiri has fire magic. She could say something.
Song reaches over and pokes at the stick of dynamite in Dojima's bag.
That might do something.
And which fire spell would that be?
Is there a candle in the room, Philip?
There is a candle in the room.
Oh,
There's
no.
also a fireplace in the
Oh
room.
no, no.
Song lights the fireplace and the candle is presto.
Okay.
Okay.
It kind of roars to life in the fireplace.
Okay.
Getting a little toasty in here now.
Okay. Never mind.
Candle burning pretty fucking bright now. Everyone who is not Song, make a perception check.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Really nice.
It's a fucking nat one.
That is a
Yes.
nat one.
Yes, yes, it is.
Well, I do believe that was everyone.
Is Dojima doing it with advantage?
Shield. The shifter's shield gives me advantage on perception checks.
Nice. Alright, I'll take it. Glad you remembered.
And it also gives me advantage on initiation initiation rolls
Initiative.
as well. Initiative, yeah.
So, everyone except for Gilgamesh realizes what Song has just done. Gilgamesh, for some undiscernible reason, the fireplace and a candle in the room have just roared to life. Either the house is haunted, there's a demon here infesting it, or someone is currently fucking with you out of the group and you don't know who.
Nice.
Ah.
You can choose one of those options as you see fit.
Which ones were they again?
Ghost, demon, someone in the group pulling a prank.
I'm gonna go with demon.
And 4.
I walk over to Song and just pat her head lightly. Good job, Song. I'm impressed. Okay. Wait. How many sending stones do we have?
1. There.
Tarkal has one, I have one. That's all we have, and those are the only 2 that will connect to each other, so.
Hmm. Should we get a
For example,
sending
if we get a
stone?
3rd one, it won't connect to them. It'll only connect to its partner.
Recto.
Should be sending stone for Tarkal and Nude's Bay or not?
I believe there was some discussion in whether or not you're going to even tell Tarkal you got a home.
Oh no, this is about Groucho.
I believe you were still not going to tell Tarkal about the home.
Fine, we won't make it a prank.
Does not matter to me. Song is on a lying roll right now. Or, sorry, a deception roll.
That is true. Just let the burp talk about it.
You want
could
the one that has the
send-
limited vocabulary to explain that your god told you that fire
No.
bad for Groucho.
No! No!
That's been taken from you.
Just say we need to. God damn it. I was just gonna say group meeting. That's
You
all.
would then also need to tell her where.
Song just
Never
looks
did
at him
find it.
confused and hands her the sending stone because she doesn't understand what she wants.
Okay, you know what?
Sending stone messages must be short and concise.
Yes.
25 word limit.
Okay, that should work. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this? Or should I just go to the fucking inn and get them myself?
It
up
might
to
take
you.
some time, but yeah. I highly recommend going alone.
You just want me to fail my survival check.
Oh. Of course not. You should go alone.
I'm taking the burb with me.
Maybe the bird doesn't want to go with you.
I don't know. Song, do you want to go say hi to Tarkal with me?
Bitch!
You can go Moogle and start that thing of a deal.
Alright, I'll go.
Unless that's how you actually want to act. Like, damn.
I mean, she did call that Hates Faye a bitch, and that was the last she saw of him today.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know. I know. He's a cardboard cutout. It's okay.
I mean, you have nothing to compare it to in this world. You wouldn't know that.
Parchment
mannequin.
paper. He's just parchment paper.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna go get Tarkal and Nate's Bay.
Okay.
Okay.
One of you should roll a survival check to see if you can walk. So, in a southerly direction.
Even though we're not that far from the shop, let alone the inn.
Your survival checks are changing because of various reasons.
Because bird too good and you're getting sucky rolls.
No, because we actively know that Fortuna is now attempting to frame you for things that you have or have not committed.
We also know that the tide is lower than it's been in a while.
Yep.
Ah yes, because I know something that's
Or at least
probably
Song
gonna
knows
happen.
that. So,
Okay.
you're gonna tell Song to lead, or you can tell Dojima to lead, or Gilgamesh, or you lead,
Burb.
or Very. Burb?
Are only two
Barb.
people going? Is everyone going?
Yeah,
Does
you only
anyone
asked Song.
wanna go? Does anyone else want to go pick up Tarkal and the bitch, as Song says?
Yeah, I'll go.
Dojima, very. Okay. Oh, would you like to come pick up Tarkal and the bitch?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's just us three?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a very effective meeting.
Yes, very effective.
I'm assuming
Like, what do you get?
you need
guys just
Tarkal to discuss more.
Like, you just get him and bring him back here, right?
Yes, that's what we're planning to do.
Is that?
Oh,
Unless you don't want me to.
okay. I guess we can go get him.
Okay.
I'd probably come with you just because you guys have the issue of not being smart in your decisions. Sorry, not being good in your decisions. That way instead.
Song's not very good at making decisions. It's part of a kinku.
Yeah, I know. Evil calls to you like a crazy person.
Well, then again, I don't know how many people in here.
That's probably not a good. Never mind. Stopping there.
What did he say?
He,
I'll text
he
you,
just
Mughal.
caught himself.
Oh. So Vary's the only one who's staying behind? Song goes and gets Vary and drags her out with us.
You know what the funniest? The funniest thing is knowing I can transform into an alligator now, and I could actually carry people in my mouth.
Well, Song is dragging her.
I know. That's what I'm just saying.
I mean, you could do something about it if you want. I mean, I'm not forcing you to go with her. I'm only like, shit. You can fight back as a fucking character.
But she doesn't want to fight against her kinku, buddy.
They just don't want you to be standing around.
What were your plans?
Not leveling.
Uh-huh. You see,
Not
I
leveling.
see you.
Play.
I see you. I see you fucking sitting on Minecraft, goddammit! Yes, the silent treatment.
Are you gonna fight back or are you going?
She's going. She's going. She has to now. The kinku's dragging her. Onwards!
Pretty good, Moogle.
Pretty good.
It's almost like you can never roll a 5.
It's gone up. It's gone up. I think it's gonna work on like a reputation system now.
You're just gonna keep raising the number one by one.
That's funny though, is 5 is
Depending
literally
on
the lowest
your-
number that I could roll.
Depending on your like reputation with Fortuna, you might try to get a little bit more and more bold with hunting you down and killing you. So get higher and higher as we go. He's currently at 7.
Oh, keep it up, Bree.
So do we make it there?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there.
You do make it there. On your way there, you run into a patrol of guards. They have not seen you, and Moogle is, Song is very quick at adapting to the situation, and leading you guys in a nice wide arc around them through a couple back alleys so that they avoid you entirely.
Curious, why is Song trying to avoid the guards?
It would probably be bad after your couple run-ins with Fortuna at this point to get involved with any of the law.
Fair, okay.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say you're also scarred by other past events today, and then I was like, but that has nothing to do with the police.
Alright.
Have arrived at the inn. Who would like to go where?
Song goes upstairs and knocks on the door that Tarkal and 8th Bay are behind.
I'm just gonna chill and wait. I got nothing in the room, so I have nothing to grab.
Are they at the hotel?
The inn, yes, we are now. To get
Is
you.
8 Spade there? Then wouldn't
You
the
kidding me?
servant
HP is pretty
answer
much
the
attached to your
door?
hip, so yes.
Well, so let him. Your mic's not on.
He opens the door to see Song standing in front of him.
Living room now.
He kind of looks at you a little confused, and then looks back at Tarkal. Says, Song wants to meet in the living room right now, but I don't think there's a living room here.
Tarkal kind of sniffles. It's probably the table. And she gets up, assuming it's an emergency. She has like a little handkerchief with her, and she's like rubbing her nose. I'm just gonna assume she wasn't feeling good, that's why she stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. He's been taking care of you this entire time.
Mm-hmm. Taken care of.
I'm gonna roll a D2 for you, Matt.
Okay.
You want me to scar Song even further?
You have to take the ball gag out of HP's mouth, or what?
Song is walking downstairs now.
Hey, Tarkal just realized what happened last time.
Back in the
Kind of her fault. I mean, Gilgamesh looked 3 times and nothing bad was happening, and Song's like, I'll check one more time.
And Song gets the fucking lucky reroll.
oh, just straight up ass.
That's right. She did re-roll the dice, because the first time nothing bad happened.
Well, I'm going back to pretending that I don't know anything. Anyway, Tarkal kind of like fixes her hair and stuff because she has bedhead and like follows Song downstairs. Come on, 8 Spade.
Fateful is behind you.
That's cute.
Song goes
We
and
all
sits
meeting
at their
at
table.
the table?
Yes, we're all meeting at the cool kids table, our table.
You all sit down at the table again.
What's
Alright.
up? Where is everybody?
At the table.
No, I'm
Currently.
asking that question because didn't just a few people come?
Everyone
Oh,
came.
shit.
Everyone
never mind.
came.
Tarkal blows her nose. What's up?
Now go start the rite of
So I
once you make sure
gained a, my goddess grant me some, I guess, future sight, as I would put it. How well is yours and Eight Spades fire magic?
Itspay has no fire magic.
Tarkal's the one with fire magic. She's
Tarkal,
literally a
how-
fire sorcerer.
Tarkal, how good is your fire magic?
I mean, I feel pretty confident in it.
Oh boy.
I use it carefully, usually. But, you know,
Song slaps her
you
I
go
haven't
hand on
had
the
to
table.
really use it recently. Yes,
Song
Song?
slaps
Dim would kind of just look over at Song and just like, yes, Song?
Song slaps her hand on the table and says, "No, burn it all down." Sorry, just burn it down.
Okay.
You were close.
So, we
I
might
remember-
need- What?
I was gonna say... Well, go ahead. Say what you were saying first. It might still be relevant after.
My goddess gave me the premonition of Groucho burning in a ball of fire. More or less, it was a ball of fire. So I'm just assuming this right now that Groucho does not like fire.
That
Lots
would
of
make a
it.
lot of sense. I guess we do get to
So-
burn it down.
Yes.
Vary's probably really happy about this.
I can just
He
see
sniffles.
Very just
Well,
like.
it's just the cave system. It's not the actual city itself. It's the city in the cave, more or less.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
need.
There's really no threat of burning the actual city down.
Yeah. We were gonna try to save the children. That's the only reason we didn't do it in the first place. But fuck them kids.
Song looks surprised at you. Fuck those kids?
Tarkal is very obviously just talking out of her ass right now. Eighth Bay has drugged her up.
Giving her all the herbs.
Would anyone like a drink
Are
before we
burning it
continue on with
down
this
tonight?
meeting?
Yeah.
No. You're not burning it down tonight.
We are not burning it down tonight. This is more or less. It's a. When I say drink, I mean like any kind of like juices or waters or even alcohol if anyone wants it.
Tarkal asked Eighth Bay to get her some tea. Her throat's starting to hurt again.
Type of tea.
I don't care. Just get some tea, Philip. Stop thinking about it so hard.
Put
I mean,
some
there's
honey in it.
lots of options, though.
I don't know, like lemon ginger. Or an equivalent in this world.
No. What's in a special order with the chef that you guys have been on good terms with because of Song? Get you some lemon ginger tea. After a little bit of time for the chef to end up making the drink, it does get brought out to you with one of the 6 gnomes that you saved.
And I ask one of the gnomes if they can get a pitcher of water and some glasses in case anyone wants some water.
Done. Anything for the fellow gnome. It lands on the table in a couple minutes.
With pizzazz.
Yeah, pizzazz. Like, you know how people slam down drinks and they're like, ugh, that was great after downing it? Yeah, that's what they do, except it's full.
I see. Thank you. And kind of gently nods to the other gnomes.
They bow very respectfully towards you, especially you.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Does anyone...
Shabby, Guardian. Should
How much do we know... Sorry.
Alcohol.
How much do we know about the cave systems?
They're relatively interconnected with other places in the city. There's no telling how many actually come into the surface world.
So we don't know.
All
how
stone,
many
so there's really no
entrances.
threat of the fire spreading outwards to the city on the surface.
Hmm.
And the bottom of it is the Driftwood City that Groucho currently presides over. The only thing not being Driftwood down there being his palace, essentially.
Hmm.
Tarkal.
Tarkal, how many...
I was gonna say, Tarkal's gonna sip her tea a little bit. And like kind of lean against Eight's Bay because she's starting to get drowsy again.
I see.
The only problem that I could see is we just have to get Groucho out. Because wasn't his palace stone too?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I have quite a bit of spells. Sorry, there's something on my burrito. Does anybody else have any fire spells for like
Nope.
just the size? I thought Vary had one.
No.
Verity does have fire spells, so Song has a fire spell.
It's a very specific fire spell, though.
I
It's
know.
probably not going to be helpful.
You get dancing lights too.
Alright.
Literally, like, all my spells are fire and are like ignites things in its path. So
You know, Philip, during the session you could be drawing out the floor plans.
No.
No, Destiny.
Yes.
I don't know. Next session, the house could have exploded for whatever reason.
I will literally beat you.
Could happen.
Charcoal,
So-
has anything else happened since we're not going to really start this today? I'm not really sure if I'll be very helpful planning in this state.
I know. We just hope you feel better.
I should. It's probably because she got wet.
So,
Oh my god.
No, I meant from the ocean.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
out of
god.
character.
Oh no.
Out of character. Are we just not going after Groucho right now because we don't have a dungeon set up?
Actually, it's because I don't have his character sheet set up.
Oh, that's really quick and easy to do, but yeah, okay.
For him, no. There's a lot that goes on with him.
Ooga chaga, ooga.
So we'll see it in like 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, or 5.
6.
Probably next week when I'm not on standby and I actually have Friday and Saturday and Sunday to myself.
That's fair. It would suck for you to leave in the middle of that.
I could just save it, but there's
So,
a lot of stuff that I gotta with him.
Songa. Moment, I gotta look this up real quick.
Oh shit. I literally have a spell that can do that fire thing we're talking about. Like engulf something in flames. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Is
Yeah. My only spell is a radiant one, so it does light. It doesn't do fire.
I do lightning damage. I don't do fire. Okay, Songa takes out her ink and paper. She's running low on paper. She needs to fill it up again. But she says switch out jobs, and she writes convicted convict innocent need defense lawyer. Please help.
Oh wait, you took out the quest thing, didn't you?
I didn't take it. I just remembered it.
Oh, you guys helped out somebody? That's
No,
probably good.
You could say that.
no, whore, no.
Whore, no. When did someone teach song whore?
we will talk about it later, at a later date.
She's like sat up now. I'm gone for one day and she knows the word whore now.
Song
Granted, I don't do much
receptionist.
better.
No longer receptionist 2.
Was a wife
I feel
a
like that wouldn't
receptionist?
click in her head.
No. The husband's daughter was the receptionist.
Oh, that was out of character.
She was a bitch.
Oh, I'm almost sad I was asleep. I was knocked out, so I really didn't hear anything.
Well, Song doubles down and points at that piece of paper. Yes?
So you guys were lawyers today?
We might be. We might be doing lawyer stuff today, if anyone's good in law.
I mean,
You can't see the face
Gilgamesh
I'm
might be
making.
a little
we
versed in
argue
it.
all the time,
Doesn't make you a lawyer.
and somehow we've talked ourselves
That's called
out
debate.
of quite a few situations. At the core of all of that is debate. That's why a lot of politicians are lawyers by trade. Do you guys need me for this? Is that why you came back? I'll get up for money.
No, we were just
Money might be on the table. It doesn't say.
I just wanted to relay the message to both of you so you're not in the dark about the whole vision thing I had.
Song takes the sending stone back from Nim and holds it up.
Oh, do you want the other half?
No.
I was gonna use the sending stone to fling it toward you guys, but then again, no.
Basically, we came all this way to bother you guys.
Yeah.
Could've just told
Instead
you
of,
all
you
the
know,
sending stone.
even though it would have been like 25 words.
Call gives
And
Song
try
a
to-
little snuggle. I missed you too.
Song's
She's taking it as a compliment.
Song's just still staring out into space. She really wants to get the image burned out of her mind.
Can I assume that I'm going to notice this, or do I have to actually do an insight since I'm sick?
Inside check.
I mean, she was what someone saw was also the same species as Tarkal, so I can understand why someone's kind of hesitant.
No way!
Yep.
Yes, way.
The man?
Yes,
No, the
was a
woman.
tiefling.
No,
both
the
of them.
woman was a no.
Well, no,
Woman
no,
was
Woman
a
was a
gnome.
gnome, so I'm
That's right,
kind
the
of
woman's
phased
gnome.
by this too.
Was it Kale?
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's something you
Big
would do.
uh-oh. I just had my phone. This is bad.
Oh, I noticed.
Fuck.
What's wrong, Song? You're not yourself. What did you guys do to my baby?
I believe Tarkal is now pressing the issue about Song's exposure. All of you, openly. Right now.
I mean,
I'm back. I found my phone.
I blame Gilgamesh.
What? All I do
Well,
is
Tarkal, you
Is
know
that what
Gilgamesh
Gilgamesh
is
says?
probably his problem.
He
Fair,
glares
fair.
at Gil.
Gilgamesh would have just saw what we needed to see. We wouldn't have this problem.
So wait, did we just explain to Tarkal what happened?
Yeah, you basically just blamed Gilgamesh. You didn't really say what happened, you just blamed Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh,
Oh,
what
okay.
did you do to Song? Look at her!
Or
She just twitches a little. Song just twitches a little more.
You are a whore. What did you do?
Man whore.
nothing.
his Gil. Oh, serious.
Ace Base, stab him.
I...
Oh shit! Are you gonna say something, Gilgamesh?
Hitsubi does not think that he should stab him. He currently does not have enough information to accurately make a decision either
Accuse.
or.
My bird is traumatized.
Alpha.
You're acting like a Karen.
Is Alpha even
They-
here? Are we just talking about
Yes.
him and him not here? Okay.
No, okay.
I was slightly distracted. I'm
Who would like to
multitasking.
actually tell Tarkal what happened?
Huh.
Tarkal is kind of tired herself out and is getting drowsy. I need answers.
So,
She fell asleep.
I feel like I should.
Well, Tarkal's asleep now, so even if you should, it's not gonna happen.
Song, do you still have pen and paper?
Just leave her a note.
Yep.
Song has the rest of the paper from the quest.
The rest of the paper.
She points to the page that
Well-
she had laid on the table.
We gave the
Oh.
picture to the guy, so he could use it against her.
So basically, you have the paper that you drew on, and then I could just flip it over and write the name on the back.
No, not. There's no drawing on it. It just says the name of the quest that I was talking about.
Oh, okay. So, what I do is I flip over to the queen side and just write out what happened and hand it to 8th Bay saying, just show her this, please.
Okay. I will show her this when she awakes.
Thank you.
Probably. Depending on how bad this actually is.
Okay. And this is from my perception of being a dog. So, as I was being a stepping stool for Gilgamesh and Song.
Okay, then.
How bad was it?
Don't worry about it.
Bad.
They were enjoying a nice meal.
Yeah, they were doing
You hear Bree laughing in the other room.
They were both eating.
Yeah, they were both eating.
Put it at that much.
They both put meat in their mouth.
Oh gosh.
It was
Sitting right here
actually
laughing.
eating.
How is
And
that
just-
happening though? The size difference.
I just want you to look up through the dice rolls and see all the 2s that Gilgamesh got.
I was looking at those because I had to go on there for insight and I was like, what is that about?
Let's just say Gilgamesh was having issues.
Wow, the pain. The suffering.
Song
I
does
didn't
not
get
feel
any
like lingering
twos.
here.
Philip got
She's-
all the 2s.
She's ready to go get this the quest board started.
We'll catch you 2 later. You two just make her feel better.
I will try. It's
Okay.
kind of a stubborn asshole at times, though.
So,
Real question though, is 8th Bay at least reading what was on the paper?
Not yet, but you have a feeling the second you walk away and he's no longer enticed by your conversations that he's gonna open it and be really fucking confused.
yes, really concerned. So, Nyx gets up from the table and goes to the door. Debating on whether, Tarkal can handle what she wrote.
Yes.
It explains kind of in detail because dog hears everything.
Okay.
Yes. And she kind of just says, "How could Gilgamesh be that oblivious?" Oh, and then she kind of just walks out the doors and
How was I
waits.
oblivious? They weren't doing anything.
Yeah, and then Song got up there and re-rolled and got that seat in her head.
That's not me being oblivious, though. That's just
That
bad
was the
timing.
difference in moment.
There's a difference
true.
in bad timing and someone being oblivious. It's not me being oblivious.
It's all
Listen,
good.
don't
Things
get your undies in a
escalated
bundle
quickly.
over
We
it.
can move on for now.
Okay, where are we going at this point in time then, since we're walking out?
Depends on if the rest of the group wants to do that quest or if we would like to go back and look at the quest board again, see if it refreshed anything.
Nope. All the same. It took me a long time to think of 10, so we're gonna stick with those 10.
Well, you should probably
Down to
repost
9
them because
now.
it is a scroll up.
You should really start pinning the some messages to the pins to make it
That-
easier.
Lazy.
I mean, if you posted it in story, it would have been easier to find.
There you go.
We can take 9 off. And
So?
10 because Moo has that.
Well, I don't have that. I just have the title of that.
I know.
This is true. She just has the title of it.
Does anybody else got anything to say to this?
Do we want to play defense lawyer? Or legit, do we want to play Phoenix Wright as Mook will put it?
And there's other things there that we could always do, though. Think about it.
I definitely see a couple there that Matt would like to do.
I mean, there's always the grocery one where we can get literally 50 gold.
Maybe you guys can finally go to Target.
Oh,
That's bad. That's really bad.
I forgot about Tarjay.
See, I was expecting Matt to be all over number 7.
Why
Yeah.
would I be over killing a raccoon?
You know why.
Because it's not going to probably be a regular raccoon.
I mean, there's always number 8. The books could be like cantrips, and we can learn probably some spells from them, maybe. Who knows?
Well, Matt's pretty much right.
You know, we could learn some probably useful spells.
I'm going for books.
Does Veiri want to try to do?
I mean, we could always find something useful in the house. Like we could find, you know, artifact weapons or something like that, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Matt,
Let's do... Can we do a heads or tails on those two? If we're not
House
deciding.
in the library?
Yeah, if we're not gonna decide.
because
on
I mean,
which
I know
one.
you want to do a lawyer breed, but I don't think we're gonna get really anything good out of that. Maybe someone that we could rely on in the future, and that's about it, really.
Are you kidding me? Lawyers get paid a lot.
You might not get paid from a convicted convict.
I just
Yeah.
want to
And
do
in
it for the
jail.
shenanigans that might ensue. That's it.
This is true. There would probably be a lot of shenanigans.
You just
might
want to do
still get to
shenanigans.
experience it.
Oh.
I don't know. I think useful gear might be a better option than random
Who
shenanigans.
knows? Sid might play into one of our backstories.
I will-
Dojima might play into yours.
I find that hard to believe.
Attempt to make all of these as worthy as possible.
I don't care. Just pick something. Time's ticking.
Yeah. I won't
Do you
put
want
it
to
too
do a
undecided. I don't care.
Do we want to do a coin flip for it?
No, we should definitely do rock, paper, scissors.
I mean,
How
we
the
can
fuck?
pick the ones that we like and then do a dice roll. I mean, this game is all about rolling dice.
Also true.
That sounds like a good plan.
Alright.
Are we sure
Alright.
that Tarkol does not want to come with us? Song could always cast Healing Word.
That is a possibility. She's just.
And I can
sick.
always just give her her greater health potion. See if that'll help.
Would that help with a common cold?
It could.
Potentially.
Or she could drink orange juice and have some chicken noodle soup.
That's the greatest thing about being a paladin. I don't get diseases, so I don't get colds.
Shit!
Aha!
Matt could lay on hands.
I ain't
Yeah.
touching her. That's gross.
I was gonna say, this really Dojima wants to
touching her.
touch Tarkal. I don't think they've had one interaction
Demon
where they've
child.
touched each other.
I mean, I'm all up for doing, you know.
Alright,
I'm sure she
So-
probably needs an exorcist, if anything.
let's make a dice roll. What did we want? We want
right
the
there.
destroying home,
The library.
the library. I still want to do the defense lawyer. Is there any other one that anybody wants to do?
You
That
know what I
sounds
really.
interesting.
You know what I want to fucking
Number
do?
one. It's Bay wants to do number one. He's not here, but he wants to do number one.
Well,
I actually was thinking about number one.
you seriously want to find the
Me-
cat?
I mean, number
Yes, I
2 could
do.
always give us a decent amount of money as well. Not
What?
to mention,
What?
you know, what number 2, grocery shopping. We get 50 gold out of
Alright.
it, and you know, who knows? Maybe the shop might also have some useful items there as well that we could just buy
I
for
mean,
ourselves.
shit. What do you want?
Okay.
You just want to roll a dice, and then if it's 9, we don't count it, and we just re-roll?
I say just roll a d5.
How's the D5 gonna help?
Mhm.
The
I mean,
d5,
all of
I
them-
just.
All of them
Okay.
sound interesting, so you guys pick. I don't care. Roll a dice, or pick.
The roll
Okay.
die.
Roll die.
Roll a die.
Who's rolling?
I'll do it.
Go for it, bird. Or someone. Okay.
Tarkal's rolling for us.
Song does feel bad about Tarkal, though. She
I do too.
wants to make her feel better. She looks at Nim and says healing potions, and then points at the inn.
8.
Let's
We're
see.
going to the library.
Oh, library. Before we
I
head over to
currently
the
have no
library,
sticks.
Nim walks back into the inn and hopes that 8 is still at the table with Tarkal.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Um,
He's probably read the thing by now.
Yes, he has.
Yes, he's very disgruntled looking right now as he's trying to get Tarkal into his arms to carry up to the room. She is currently knocked out.
Nim takes out 2 greater healing potions out of her bag and just puts them in his bag and then just lightly taps the bag and says, "You read it, didn't you?" when we walked out.
He says, "Yep," and just like that, and just walks away.
Yep, Nim does the same thing. And walks back to the group and kind of looks at them and like, "Yep." Just says "yep" and just kind of,
Man, it was bad, huh?
"Yep." And
What the fuck
alright.
was that?
Where is the library?
Should we check?
Let me check.
So, did we read? Are we at the board right now? Or are we still at the? We're still at the inn.
Yeah,
Are we?
because I walked out. Back
So
to
we need to go
everybody.
to. We need to go to the board and pick up the quest. So I guess
Yeah.
Song
Oh.
can lead the way.
Did Tara get home?
Oh, it was a bag that I put up earlier.
Okay.
Alright, where are we going?
The board.
The board.
The
So we can go pick
board.
up the quest for the library.
Roll survival check.
We did.
19.
You
She
got 19
did.
bitches.
Damn it! We're sticking really heavily to back alleys this
This
time,
bird
and you
can't
don't get to see any cars at all that may or may not be out looking for you. So your precautions and your wonderful survival checks are really paying off. When you get to the board, all the same quests are posted still, other than the ninth one.
All right.
Which one would you like to look at?
Well, we are
Nim
taking
would-
number 8 because that's what we rolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nim would grab the library post and kind of shows it to everybody.
Okay.
And wait, is it insight to figure out where the library is?
You could read the.
I know that's what I'm
No.
saying. Or is it...
You just written on the note, probably.
Okay. Nim and as Nim is showing the party, she skims over the note to see where the library is located.
Okay. So if you flip it over, there's a very crudely drawn map of where the library is currently located at inside of Aquarin.
Mm-hmm.
Is in the southern district, right around the corner from where you guys currently are, because it's pretty close to the main hub. This is where you guys are currently at.
Okay.
This is like the main crossroads. A few blocks away, actually. Kind of helps out.
Alright, is there any, like, way to show it's a library? Like, any, like,
Distinguishable features?
yeah,
Nope.
or stonework?
Probably a pretty big building.
Got it.
Gothic structures to it, probably.
Nim she shows the back of the map to Song.
Okay.
Song, would you like to lead the way to the nice library?
Song takes the paper and she leads.
Okay. It's right around the corner, so I'm not gonna make you roll a survival check for that.
Oh, I was rolling. God damn it. Okay.
She's like,
I
I'm
wanted to
excited.
roll.
Have a
I
spike,
She likes
motherfucker.
rolling.
Yeah, I'm doing
gonna
it.
roll out of a spike.
Watch it be a 2.
Go ahead.
It's probably the
Go ahead,
5.
Moogle. Go ahead, Moogle.
She got 14!
So, as you kind of turn around a couple corners here and there, you inevitably run into this large stone-carved, monument-looking building. It's weird how its architecture is set up because it's square, like a regular building. And each of its corners are circles, like towers, almost like a castle, except small. And then once you get to the top of the building, there is a 4-legged lizard carved, his tail wrapping around the top of the building, over the 4 corners, around into his main body, as he is currently on top of the roof, basically overlooking Aquarin.
Nothing.
Very unique looking building in the cityscape.
Is it a 2-door or 1-door?
There's multiple doors. There's 6 doors out front.
Jeebus, what the fuck? Trying to make it modern too?
Oh, you can open up the front basically. Immensely.
Got it.
Song goes in the leftmost door.
Alright. You walk in, there's a large desk directly in front of you that covers all 6 doors with multiple people behind it. And then behind them are rows and rows of books.
Unsorted, right?
Some of them look to be sorted, and then others don't seem to be sorted.
Okay.
I'm sure they're gonna point us to the location we need to go.
Yeah, we just follow in behind the bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then Song walks up to the desk and slaps down the quest.
I really should have taken my paper back.
And just looks expectantly up at the person.
All right, ready to see what you're fighting today?
Hey.
Nim kind of looks up at them and walks up right beside Song and says, "Hello, we're here about the quest to help with books. The books."
Not sure what you guys are talking about, is the response you get.
But there's a note on the bounty board saying that the library is disorganized and they need assistance.
Is there a name on said note of people who may be actually doing this?
Hand him the note that we got off the board. We can look it over.
He looks it over really quick. And then he looks back at you guys and he goes, "Oh, you're looking for the head bookkeeper. He's the one that actually called out for this. I understand now. That's why I did not know. His name is Jack.
Does he
He's
have a
in the back
last
right now.
name?
Jack.
Jack.
I honestly thought you were gonna say Jack Daniels, to be fair.
No,
Eh,
it was Jack.
Jack from
But you
The
can just call him
Incredibles?
Jack. Basically.
Okay, fair enough.
So, since he's now seen the actual quest itself, he knows that you guys have basically been allowed to come here. And that you're actually, like, able to be here, basically. You're not frauds.
Yeah,
Not trying to
Especially
steal.
since Jack's name is on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
so,
Got that,
does
Barry?
she...
We're not here to steal.
Is very actually interested in books, though. This is. Oh, I'm more concerned about her burning the books.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, as long as we keep her away from Fahrenheit 451, we'll be fine.
Yeah, where, Nick would look up at the bookkeeper again. Where would Jack be located?
He's in the back. I can take you to him, since you guys aren't frauds, clearly.
We would like that, please.
Okay. So, he kind of walks around to the other side of the desk, where the kind of like red velvet ropes basically
Yeah.
blocking you from
Is he a
going further
human?
in. He's a human.
Okay.
So he can let you to the back portion of said place. Library.
Yeah. Like the restricted section,
Yes.
basically.
So, as you guys head on back, you can see that as you're passing like the actual organized rows of books, it starts to get disorganized, and you start losing actual shelves, and now there's just piles of books sitting on the ground.
Do any books like try and call out to us or no?
Probably not until you guys are actually looking through them, but it depends
Okay.
on what Jack tells you whenever you get there.
Alright.
Yeah, you might as well keep certain ones.
After a little bit of walking, you inevitably reach a back room with a pretty large desk on it that is piled high with books. And sitting, not really sitting, he's more like squatting really. Near the desk is the turtle folk, Jack.
Yes!
Get the name of the actual turtle folk. There's a different name.
Is that a turtle?
Turtle.
I think it's Tortle, yeah.
He's a turtle.
Oh, he's a turtle. He's pretty large. He looks like a Tortuga, the Pokemon. So,
Does Song know what a
Just imagine
turtle
that.
is?
Yeah, they live on
Yeah.
Turtle
roll
Beach.
roll a D2.
Oh my god, here we go.
Right, Philip? They live on Turtle Beach.
Yes.
T2.
Nope.
She got a
You
two.
do not know what a turtle is.
Okay.
One is yes, two is no.
Song is incredibly confused at this creature that she's looking at.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
She thinks it'll make a very good pet.
Oh no.
How big is he?
No!
He's pretty big.
Depending...
Like,
I think it's depending on the age is how big they are, right?
He's really big.
Okay, so he is old.
Old boy.
Oh god. Ah. Nim would... maybe not Nim. Nim, yeah. I think Dojima, you should talk to the turtle.
you're a big girl, you can do it.
Fine.
The 6 foot
Yeah.
dragonborn says to the 3 foot gnome.
But no.
Yeah.
Stand by my statement. She's a big girl.
How
And
tall
she's
is the
not.
turtle?
She's a short girl.
He is 7 foot easy.
Okay.
That's a big damn turtle.
Um. Can I hop on your shoulders?
I just want to. I just want to watch those more or less. Sure.
Nim climbs on Dojima's shoulders so that way she can actually have better eye contact with the turtle folk. Jack. Hello, Mr. Jack, sir. My group and I are here about the quest you posted up on the board. Who has the paper?
I don't know. Did the guy give it back to us? Because I handed it to the guy.
He has not given it back to you. He still has it kind of in his hand.
You know, you gotta
Then-
just let the guy explain it instead.
That is true.
You immediately took
What?
over, so
But that's all you now, fuck. You just took over.
She would kind of lean towards the, is he one of the bookkeepers?
yeah, he's just a regular kind of like librarian. He's not really. Keeper,
Nixo
like,
kind of leans
check.
and says, "Can I have the paper, please?"
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, he hands it back to you. Apologetically.
It's fine, it's fine. She, she takes the paper and kind of holds it up, for, Jack to see. We came about the ad on the board for helping organize the books.
Jack turns around and faces you. He talks very slowly.
God damn it, I knew this was gonna happen. That's out of character.
He says,
It's racist for turtle people.
"Okay, you're here to help, right?"
Yes.
So he kind of motions to the stack of books behind him on his desk. And he's basically telling you guys that this is the stack that currently needs to be organized. There's an easy 250 books on this desk right now.
Alright.
Alright.
Need to
was
be
here.
organized.
Do we all just start organizing and grabbing
Yeah.
a book?
Sure, why not? Song walks
Yeah,
over
uh-huh.
and picks up a book that's like twice her size.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
that's right. You two are gonna have an issue.
He
Yes,
has
we
not
are gonna have issues.
explained organizational system yet.
Oh god.
So you can start if you want. I mean, you might make the problem worse.
So, how would you like us to organize?
So he basically explains that on each of the books is a form of barcode, kind of, in our world basically, would be a barcode. But essentially, the barcode has a few numbers on it in different categories. And if you follow the numbers in their categories, it goes to a certain pile. Different numbers go to different categories.
That makes sense.
It's like a Dewey Decimal System, pretty much.
No,
Got
what
it.
libraries use.
Yeah. Except they
So,
don't have the Dewey Decimal System because Dewey wasn't a fucking person.
True. So,
Instead, it's the Louis decimal system.
oh my god, Muko.
Or Huey.
So, Nim would try and take one book at a time, even though she wants to try and take 3 at a time.
This is how we're gonna do this. I will give each character 3 books to potentially look at and keep.
Okay.
Before I say that you guys have organized everything and you've completed the quest.
Alright.
See exactly who
D100 3
is
times.
what.
Are we
No.
D100? Or what are we doing
It'll
here?
be drawing cards.
Oh god.
Oh.
Who wants to see what books they get first?
Me!
Alright, Fox. 2 of Hearts.
Patiently wait.
Queen of Spades. 7 of Spades. Your first book that you grab is
Mhm.
just a general book on herbology and the understanding of herbs.
Okay.
You don't know what benefit it's going to give you. You can say yes to keep it or no to keep it.
They're teaching you potions.
How
Wait,
many
is this dude
books?
just letting us keep books?
Depending.
I mean,
That's
Ha-
the reward.
Hold
You
on.
can
How many
keep-
books are we allowed to keep?
You can keep 2 of the 3 books that I've drawn. So I've explained
Okay.
the 2 of Hearts already. So you have the Queen of Spades and you have the 7 of Spades left.
I'm going to keep the herbology book.
Okay. So you have a Queen of Spades and a 7 of Spades. Your Queen of Spades is a book on your particular goddess self.
Okay. I want to know about the other one too before I pick from the 2. Which one I want, if that's okay.
That's fine. The 7 of Spades is a book on animal handling.
Those are 3 damn good books.
those
Oh,
are
they
pretty
are.
decent books. Because technically,
My
think about the
goddess-
god
Excited
one.
about my
The god
books.
one could be useful because they could help you get, an artifact weapon of your goddess. Which
I already
might be
am
something
pretty good with
powerful.
animal handling because of my racial trait.
I would
it
go
might also
animal
lead you to
handling
get-
and your goddess and pass on the
The
herbology.
Yeah,
animal
well-
handling might also lead to you being able to find other animals so you could transform into.
I would pass on the herbology and get the other.
The herbology though could open up new potions for her to learn, like ones that increase our accuracy and all that stuff,
Mhm.
along
with like antidotes and all that and other stuff that could be useful.
Philip, of course, had to draw 3 cards that were really good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The 2 of Hearts, the lower the number, basically, the worse
The worst,
book.
yeah.
So,
I know, but the herbology book also gives me more variety.
yeah. It
Yeah.
could be pretty good, depending
can
on how
lead
you
up
use
to-
it.
It can be. It all depends. Like it could lead up to some good stuff.
Alright, Philip, if you could post those 3 into my thing and move on to the others, because I really have to think about this.
I'm just going to put it in story.
Okay, thank
That'll
you.
work.
I will
So-
not be putting these cards back in, so
That's
Okay,
fine.
It'll be right back.
you can count cards if you want.
Leading mode, sister. Crack the blockers. Hostiles incoming at command.
Once you get done with that, I'll go next, I guess.
I'll go after Dojima.
Philip just really wants to play with his cards.
I think this
You
is
like-
a good way to do it.
Well, you can't use them for random encounters.
No, nope. So I gotta use it for something else.
Since the bird doesn't roll anything underneath 2 digits.
Do you have the Jester cards in your deck?
I don't. I should add them for this. Those would be like godlike books.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be
what I was
interesting, 'cause
thinking. I
that'd be
would like
yeah.
to. I would like to have
Take
the
the
chance
chance.
to pull a Jester. Yeah.
Though you gotta think about it though. It could be godlike books, or it could be also books that may be good, but could screw you over though, because since Jester.
I'm all about
Joker.
random chance. Philip can tell you that for thus far, my favorite things that I've gotten are just really stupidly useless or random.
Alright, so I have taken both jokers and I'm going to insert them randomly and shuffle.
Nice.
Alright. For Dojima. 5 of spades, 7 of diamonds, Queen of clubs.
Ooh, you got a queen.
I did.
I'm gonna get like a 3, 4, and 7.
Are aces high or low?
You're gonna be high.
Okay.
I'd rather give you guys more chances for high stuff than low.
Okay. Okay, I was curious about that one.
Your 5 of spades is going to be general information on weapons.
On what?
On like weapons, but not just regular weapons. More like, I'm not gonna say legendary, but like elite weapons, like weapons that have a story behind them that provide certain bonuses, but they're not as high as a legendary bonus as like other weapons. They're not
Like, does that mean
Excalibur
he
level.
gets like proficiency on them?
It means that he now knows about them.
I know about
and
them,
that
and
he
so
could-
I could possibly find them.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm guessing Matt got 3 good books too.
That's the first one so far.
Okay.
It's a book on pretty much ancient weapons.
Exotic weapons. Kinda.
Exotic, yeah.
Okay.
You have a paladins look up to a god of some kind.
Yeah, it's more or less they have an oath. to
Paladins
God.
are like specifically divine based.
Yeah.
Like if you're a paladin and you break your oath by not being lawful, then you like literally lose all of your paladin's powers, like your healing and all your casting, your spells and stuff. You literally lose all of the power if you don't be lawful in certain situations.
Yeah.
Is your god or goddess, Matt?
That's the thing. I haven't put one yet because I didn't know what all the goddesses and goddesses were yet.
Fine.
So I just never have updated it.
Your 7 of diamonds is a historic lineage of dragons. Like a family tree of dragons, basically.
Yeah.
Your queen of clubs is going to be battle account between Groucho and Guppy.
Damn. Damn, Daniel.
Probably be, I don't know, the first one and the third one probably the best ones because the historic lineage of dragons is something like my technically character should know since my homeland is literally dragonborns.
Technically, but
It's technically
all these
like-
books have bonuses
True.
with them, so now it's a gambling of which of these bonuses is going to be the best for you.
Right. I mean, yeah, she's too fair. Yeah, the historic lineage of dragons might also unlock like something else for my dragonborn abilities.
Recto.
I'd probably go for the first two then, and next, to be honest.
Not the battle between Groucho and Guppy?
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I mean, it could provide information needed for the fight, but I mean, to be fair though, mystic weapons though might come in handy. I'll think about it now. Once we're all done, I'll decide.
Gilgamesh
Fair.
was the next person, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Jack of diamonds,
Nice.
3 of hearts,
Boo.
2 of clubs.
Boo. Okay.
Your Jack of diamonds
Yes.
is going to be a book on historic assassinations.
Ooh.
Your 3 of hearts is going to be a book moving quietly in adverse conditions.
Would that like give me a bonus and move in stealth checks in certain areas or something?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm just
that's
going to
fair.
let you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's going to provide some form of bonus.
Okay.
Your For 2 of clubs, it's going to be a book. Sharpening blades.
Probably take the first two. I don't feel like the sharpening blades are gonna be.
But the sharpening blades might also increase your chance with like backstabs and all that stuff. Make your blades do more damage.
I mean, Book of Assassinations and a book on.
I mean, I'm sure
moving.
books doesn't even teach you stuff, but I mean, you know.
I mean, I feel like that give me a bonus to like, whatever the fuck. I'm brain farting.
And maybe the book on sharpening might also teach you how to like maybe apply like poisons to your blades.
You gotta point that out, but I like having an absurd amount of points in stealth. I don't need any more points in stealth. I have like a plus 11, but moving silently, I mean, like what rogues do.
It could also give you
I guess I'll
advantage
decide
in
in a
stealth
minute.
rolls, maybe even.
Well, I already have advantage in stealth rolls if I have my cloak or my hood on my cloak up above my head. So I get advantage on stealth rolls, and if people try to make perception checks to see me, they have disadvantage. So it's like a really good cloak. So I guess maybe I don't need the moving silent on special terrains.
There's options.
I feel
Who
like I
would like
do
to
need
go
damage
next?
boost.
I was letting everybody else pull. I want to go last.
Okay, that means Vayri is the only other person.
Is she even awake? Did she fall asleep again? You are conscious?
So, Queen of Hearts,
That's
9
pretty
of
good.
Clubs, Ace of Clubs. First ace.
Ooh. Ace.
So you're Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a book. I don't know why I'm typing that. It's a book on hand-to-hand combat. Your 9 of Clubs is a book on pocketing. Your Ace of Clubs is a book on fire spells.
Oh dear God.
So that could probably teach her fireball right away. Or maybe,
Potentially.
or maybe
She doesn't know.
other
Fire
fire
Could be a
spells.
It was an ace, but it could be a fire spell cantrip because
True.
yeah, it could potentially be good. It could potentially be
Hand to hand could
Not
teach
as
you
good as other
grappling
things.
and possibly other disarmed combat styles. Maybe even teach you how to be able to, you know, attack twice. Like, kind of like a monk style. And pickpocket just, you know, increase pickpocketing.
Moogle. Your turn to draw.
Yep.
You'll be the last person to draw since Tarkal and 8-Spay are not here.
Yep. We gave them the opportunity, but I don't think, I don't know.
It's fine. 5 of Clubs. 6 of Diamonds. 6 of Clubs. I would like to point out that it is one number less than being triple sixes, and now I'm very certain that Mool is a death omen.
Oh, you haven't figured that out by now?
Death omen. Womp womp. I think I'm the only one who didn't get a special card.
You did not get a
Okay.
face card.
Sad face. It's all
I
good.
think we've almost drawn all the face cards.
Very took all your face cards.
It's all
I
good.
took
There was
one
still
face
the,
card.
I mean, there was still the aces and then the jokers. I was actually hoping to get a joker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus Christ. 15, 17, 18, 20. 20 was your next ace. 22 was a joker. If you drew 20, 21, and 22, you are a fucking king because it's ace of spades, king of diamonds, and a joker.
God damn.
Damn.
Wow. If only.
So close.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the jokers in the deck though, because that sounds like a good idea.
This is a hard choice for me.
Yeah.
Alright, Moogle. Your 5 of clubs is a music book of piano sheet music. Your 6 of diamonds is a book on crafting instruments. And your 6 of clubs is a cookbook full of recipes.
I mean, recipes could provide benefits. Like bonus temporary health. Maybe resistance to like cold for like a warm meal or something like that.
There's a lot of possibilities.
Crafting instruments. It's always more instruments. For someone's alone. And piano sheet music. Increase your skill with the piano.
In case we have to go to like a big ball or something,
Yeah.
and we want people to be distracted.
I will take the last two. Those are the only two that are useful.
Yeah.
Alright.
First one could have been useful.
It could be. Who knows? We might have to infiltrate Fortuna's house, and you're gonna have to play distraction like during the ball.
If you know how to play the lyre, you know how to play the piano.
Oh my god. I need
It's
solo.
This is where it
different
all goes
sheet
downhill.
music.
This is where it all goes
That's
downhill.
fair,
Where
other
she's gonna have to do a skill check for piano playing, and she's not gonna have the advantage because she probably could have got an advantage roll on piano playing.
I'll make it happen just for you, Matt. Just so you can say I told you so.
She's gonna get up there and go, twinkle, twinkle.
Little star.
Oh my gosh.
And it's gonna sound like a 5-year-old just playing. You're like, should have taken the sheet music.
No, I'm just gonna take the last two.
At least a 7-year-old.
I'm gonna take the last two.
Wait, is that the
Being able to-
cookbook?
What?
The last two is the cookbook and the making of instruments, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So whichever books you're going to take, add them to your inventory. You can read book once per long rest, and that will unlock
A skill or
benefit,
something.
basically,
Okay.
some type.
This is gonna be hard for me because I got really 3 good books.
I know, I got 3 good ones as well.
I tried.
Yeah. I may have gotten low rolls, but I did get only
Something
useful stuff. Yeah, I can use all 3 of them like really well.
Right. Like, I know the last one for mine is going to be useful for our situation, but once when we get outside of this place, it's going to be pretty much like useless at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the interesting. Like, it's going to be useful for us now, but it's like in the long run, it's not going to be helpful. That's what I'm also trying to think of. It's like, I don't know.
See, the shitty part is that the main two that really fucking stick out to me are the herbology book and the animal handling. The god one sticks out to me too, like really hardcore. But like at the same time, those two books are really strong to me.
If I had a chance to get to know my god, like, better,
Mm-hmm.
like a book on
And
them,
deeper.
and then that means that I would eventually be able to commune with them better, I would go for that shit, like, so quick. Gods
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
are
remember,
so
Reed
overpowered
made
in
an offering to
D&D.
Guppy and got
I
a
know.
relic out of it, so, I mean...
Here's the crazy thing. I read up on her, and she rarely, like, fucking rarely appears in front of her followers. Very rarely.
I mean,
I mean,
she might
Philip's the
appear more
DM,
often this time, so.
He could, you know.
What, towards me?
Yeah,
I mean,
your
Philip has already
intimate
introduced
knowledge
a god
of her
meeting
history,
someone.
potentially.
And I'm guessing the book has to be special because it was a face card.
I mean,
Like,
maybe.
kind of like how the book of Elvish Tales was there at the house.
Oh, the
Like how it was.
The one that Son has?
legendary heroes, basically.
Yeah.
All in the area.
Tortilla.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah, like I'm well, because if it's associated with my god, that means it has the face of the unicorn on it. Like,
I mean,
hold on.
I'm just saying, it could lead to an artifact weapon that, could be immensely
Like,
powerful.
I'm gonna be like, I found this, and this is exactly what her icon looks like. And I thought it was
Well,
actually,
that's nice.
yeah, that's what she's associated with. I mean, the reason why I was wondering if it was the cookbook that Moogle took, which means she could give temporary stuff to you guys too, then.
I
Yeah,
have
not wrong.
a question.
Yes.
Can I talk to Jack Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell Jack Jack that I found these 3 books, and they're all exquisitely interesting to me, and I'm having such a hard time deciding between 2 of them. Would it be possible to just pay you for a 3rd one?
Roll persuasion.
Yes.
Ooh. Let's see how he does.
Does anyone want to chime in and give me advantage?
And
Yeah.
yeah, I can
I'll
chime
chime
in, 'cause
in.
the book, because I'll point out the book of Groucho and Guppy, Guppy might be useful for our situation that we're running into.
I'm chiming in too because I kind of want all 3 of my books as well.
Yeah, I really want all 3 of mine.
I'm more or less
So
just looking
do
at the Groucho one for us overall, as the group.
Yeah.
That would just be me getting the benefit off of it.
Does that give me advantage, Philip?
If they're all kind of like, yeah, what would you be willing to part with so that we could get all of them? Yeah, that would give you advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I said, my control is
Fine, that'll be good.
not bad.
Okay.
Before it could have
Nice.
been worse.
I can live with
A
that.
3!
Nice, nice.
I can live with it.
So He's gonna talk slow, but I'm not gonna talk slow. I'm not gonna subject you guys to that. But
Thank you.
basically, in response, he tells you
You're messing with
He's
my
not-
immersion.
he's not interested in.
When your DM can't voice act.
He tries.
Fuck you. He's not interested in money. Money isn't what a bookkeeper is really in for. It's more like books that he hasn't read before. He would be willing to let go of these books that he's clearly read before, for books that he has not read before.
But we know someone who has a book that he may or may not have read before.
They would have to be
Wink, wink.
of equal or greater value in his eyes.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, but. God, not that! That's not what I meant!
Not that one.
Let's talk about the gold book.
But the gold book important. Cry, cry.
It's up to
Gold
you,
book would
son.
probably get you your third book, but you would lose the gold book.
I would leave that up to Song on that. It's her choice. It's her book.
I just realized something.
Also have 5 scroll cantrips at the shop.
He does take scrolls.
You might want to run for those scrolls and bring them back.
Who's the fastest?
Song books it.
It'd be Song.
All we see is this little black
Dust
blur.
outline.
Yeah.
She's dragging
I mean, I think
Dojima
I'm
behind her just in
faster,
case she
but-
runs into anything.
God damn it. Hold on to my point for me.
Faster, but I might get lost.
I just hold Dojima's books as I'm just like.
I'll roll survival, I guess.
This will be the one situation.
Anybody
where
else
it's-
coming with us?
I am currently holding Dojima's books.
We only need 2 of us, so we should be fine.
Yes.
We'll be
13.
fine.
Nyong.
You make it there and back in record time because this is great incentive.
Is he gonna want all
Just to
3 of them?
get in,
Or all
get out.
5 of them?
I'd give them
Yes.
all 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get all 5.
Just give them all 5 to make it as equal value, because how many of us got face cards?
All but 3.
I got a jack.
I
Yeah,
got a
in all
queen.
honesty, if I lose my gold book, I pretty much lose my good book.
Yeah,
True,
No
that's
offense.
technically
true.
a good book.
That
Fair
is
enough.
true.
Fair enough.
So, okay. So how many cantrip scrolls was that?
5. It was
5, so 5 for... Yeah, that's actually good trade.
You'll
Okay.
get 1, 2, 3, 4 books out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
That's if some. Yeah. In most case scenario.
Most cases. We hope.
Song brings the scrolls and a pamphlet that says the word of Guppy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nope, he might take that.
And
Actually,
she
now
hands it
just-
to him and says, Jack!
Now I'm just picturing the scene from After the Last Airbender where Sokka's handing the rope knot to the bird.
yes. I remember that is the yeah, that's actually
The
what I
library
picture that's what I picture Jack as, is the
Yeah, person.
the owl wanting knowledge. All the knowledge.
Yeah.
There's the owl race.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Song hands the scrolls and the pamphlet to him, says Jack.
So he looks over what you've given him. You've given him 5 scrolls of cantrip level. And 1 pamphlet on a race that he is, or a religion that he has a faint knowledge of. More like he just kind of knows it exists, but he doesn't know too much about the tenets of the religion, which you've taken the time to outline in said pamphlet. This will get you 3 books. It's going to be basically 2 scrolls a book, and then you just so happen to throw in the pamphlet, so that kind of makes up for your 5th in pamphlet. So 3 books in total.
Alright, so now we gotta decide which books are the most important to get.
Or you could potentially ask him if there's anything else he wants.
True. We can always ask if there's any other work that we could possibly do for a book.
Song would like to play him a lovely song.
You can try.
Here we go.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Whoa, bro, what the fuck? What are you playing for him?
Some beautiful Celtic music that I've heard in my past.
Okay.
Yes!
In the middle of your performance to him, he's kind of scribbling in a book, basically. He's trying to write down this music, essentially, because he can write music as you're playing. When you finally finish, he takes the remaining books that you guys have left. He hands them to you, and he says, I don't have gold to give to you, but instead I will give you these books as payment for such a beautiful song that I now have recorded in this book.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
I gladly thank him.
Jack, thank you.
Yes. And thank you all for helping organize, because at this point you guys have organized all 250 books that were on his desk. His desk is finally clean. There is more books outside, but you're only requested to do the 250. You guys have sorted through all of those as needed.
So basically those 3 books are what was calling out to us during the organization.
In this particular area, yes.
Maybe
There's a whole fucking library over there. Yeah, if you want. You're not going to be able to take these books home.
I know.
But we get a library card.
Not
As
how this
Arthur
one
has always
works.
taught me, everything's fun when you have a library card.
Not how this one works. This is more like you sit down inside the library and read.
Okay.
Arthur the Aardvark lied to me.
We're not allowed to, like, get parchment and scribble down things, are we?
You could if you want. You're gonna scribble down.
Just some stuff if I come across it.
That you may want to, like, try to trade him for?
No.
Or just information that for us to take.
Yeah.
Too.
Is anyone else gonna venture out in the library and look around?
Yes.
Is Song
As well.
gonna go look at? Is Song gonna go look at pictures?
Each of you are all gonna make your own separate perception checks. No one
Okay.
has advantage.
Can we tell you what we were
Because it's his
specifically
shield.
looking for?
The shield!
If you want to, yes. It is a library, and it is organized for the most part, so...
I would like to look for... Hang on, let me roll first.
I think it's funny is also the shield, Philip. Whenever I type in, I just have to type in perception and it automatically goes for an advanced roll.
Yes, which is awesome.
Okay, I'd like to roll, or I would like to look for a book that has basically maps of the world.
Atlas
Damn it.
books.
I'm gonna say,
Yay!
I'm pissed off because if you were to ever get the book, it'd probably give you nat 20s on every survival check. But
So,
let me see what card I draw.
Oh boy.
It's a little more complicated than this, Fox. Because
Go to like card number 22 in your deck.
I shuffled again. Queen of Diamonds. So there is a very well-written atlas, kind of like a centerpiece in one of the aisles on the shelf.
We should have rolled an initiative to figure out who was gonna go, and
yeah, true, that would have been smart.
Yeah.
The rest of us could roll initiative just to see.
I'll just go down the list from here.
Yeah.
Whoever got the performance check or perception check
Perception
off the
check.
fastest.
Yeah.
So, Moogle, in the future, you could probably find something to give Jack to get this book that you could learn its intimate knowledge.
Oh.
Or you could waste a day here if you want. Try to...
Gilgamesh is gonna find a pop-up book.
Right.
More or less.
That was my first thought, but then I was like, I want to be useful.
You're gonna look
Yeah.
for a pop-up book?
Is it a
Look for a
pop-up
comic
atlas?
it's not a pop-up atlas, but because it's a face card, the actual pages themselves are raised, so it's also showing
Geography.
topography.
Fancy.
Song would like
Very
it because
fancy.
it's a
Like it's magical, so when you like open the page, it like lifts. In a way.
Yes.
So
Nice.
it reveals it. And so when you turn the page, it goes back to a normal page.
Yeah, like that. Thinking, Matt.
Welcome.
I guess I'm going next since I got the second highest roll.
Vayri is going next because she's first on the list.
She's just going down the line.
Okay.
So it'll be you next.
Not a god, but he is a thing. So,
A ting.
you looking for a book on that particular subject? Okay. 15. The library itself does not have a book with intimate knowledge on the subject. Like, you're not going to be able to find his location or how to potentially summon him or follow him. But there is a book that acknowledges his existence and the general characteristics of whom he is.
Oh boy.
With that information as you will. Nyx, what are you looking for?
A book of legendary beasts.
Okay. New clubs. There's actually quite a few different options in here, but the book that stands out to you is one that has pictures along with it, because pictures are always more helpful. There is... It's just basic monster data. You're not going to know any and all details of higher legendary monsters. Ancient red dragon, you're probably not going to know everything about, but you can get the basic understandings of them.
Yeah. Nyx would go to a table and set the book down.
Okay.
And go grab some parchment and some ink.
Okay.
And she would start making notes about certain creatures versus others.
Okay.
Yeah. You could go on everyone else because Nyx is kind of just gonna be writing for a little bit.
Okay. And Dojima, you're up. What are you
I'm
looking for?
looking for a book on like information about the Cult of Dragons. Because more or less trying to follow Dojima's backstory, because I'm trying to find information about them.
Good parts. There is a book, and inside of the book, the thing that kind of stands out to you the most is that there is what are those things called? It's like a VFW basically in this town for this particular cult. It's underground. In the sense that it's just not something that anyone and everyone can come to. You might have to find a contact to get you access inside of it. But there is a hint of the Cult of Dragons here in Aquarin.
I'm gonna take it and write down a little bit of information on some whereabouts that it might be, so I can look into it in the future.
The name that you got out of it? I'm gonna say chess pot. It's French.
Just pop. All right.
Chespo, because T's are pronounced as E's.
All right.
Would you like to know how to spell that?
I'll remember it.
Good song. Gilgamesh, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a book on my god.
The spades. It takes you a little while to find your book, to the point where you have to actually get in touch with one of the people up front and start asking them questions. They managed to point you in the right direction, thank God, to bring you to a book on your particular god. Are you trying to do anything with said book? Or you just wanted to know if it existed or not?
I'd like to skim through it and figure out if there are productive ways to commune with her and like the best ways to commune with her and to get her divine blessing in moments.
This is the luck goddess, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, in your skimming, you've found a passage that says the best way to kind of get her blessing is to win at some form of gambling game.
I can do
in
that.
her name, basically. So, you kind of just dedicate the game to her, then win.
Okay.
It's in the sake of the gameplay, it's going to work kind of like a stacking system. So, the more games you win in her name, the higher the number. If you lose, the number will go down. But it's 1-to-1, so 1 win, 1 loss. It's not going to be like 1 win, 2 losses, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
To go up by 1 and go down by 1 every single time. We'll have a maximum of 10. 10 being the luckiest that you could possibly be at that point.
Okay.
We'll give... Essentially, you're going to roll a d10 whenever you roll for
Can
a luck.
I get past 10 and, like, not be luckier, but just have it, like, still build
Stack
up?
I'll accept that. You have like
Nice.
a bank almost, so if
Yeah,
you
like,
lose,
you know,
you'll
10,
not
15,
lose
20 or
immediately.
whatever. If I lose, it still stays at a maximum of 10.
Like that.
Okay,
Philip?
in the book,
I'm sorry.
does it say anything about,
him.
does it say anything about cheating?
Nope.
Wait,
Okay,
you found me in
It's
a
not
book?
frowned upon.
No, I
okay.
found a gif of you.
Oh dear.
It's in the
Let me
story.
Yes, because that's actually me. But it's like, just pick. All you see is like, basically what you are picturing
I'm sorry.
me as right now. Is since chairs are kind of shorter than me, I'm like legit standing up on the chair and having
So
to
read the book.
flip the book and flip the pages and then write. So it's kind of like, it is a little bit tasking for me, but I still get through it. And also, Philip, can I roll a D10 to see if I find something within the book, like a certain creature that will stick out to me deeply?
What creature are you looking for?
Basically, whatever one you want to throw at me.
Roll a d100.
Okay.
Is there something I could roll to see
Wow.
if I find anything, like any extra information that I didn't ask about?
Let me get with Nick's first.
Deal with that first? Yeah, okay.
So,
Got an 11.
11 is pretty low. Something that sticks out to you, the reason it sticks out to you is because it's kind of ridiculous. Is 3 golden apples that have attached together like Magnetron from Pokemon. They all have different faces on them. One is happy, one is sad, and one is angry.
Almost like Cerberus?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bigger than regular golden apples. It's literally like Magnetron from fucking Pokemon.
I'm just gonna call it the
About that
Cerberus of
size.
apples. That's
Yeah.
what its name's gonna be.
It's called the Cherubi in the actual book itself.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with an actual Cherubi.
Sure.
And it has a little box next to it that says warning on it. And its warning is basically, don't come within 250 feet of range, where it will persuade you to do its bidding and probably harm other people.
Oh boy.
instead.
So it's just like the other apples.
Yes, except far more dangerous because you don't have to actually eat it for it to basically kill you.
So it's like Song's Cursed Sword. Got it. She makes a very she makes a big Nyx makes a big deal out of it and draws the apple and then makes sure to put the warning in big letters and then writes what is said in the book and then closes the book and puts it back where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And then takes her notes and puts them in her back.
Okay.
Fun times.
Gilgamesh, what are you looking for?
Just any kind
I'm
of.
going to the bathroom.
I was just saying if there's something I could roll to find out any kind of information that I just might come across while reading.
D100.
Okay. Also, I had a question. If I lose, to the point of like getting into the negatives, do I?
You're not gonna
become
go past 0. No, you're not gonna go past 0.
All right, all right.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I was curious about that. 82.
Ooh, 82 is pretty high. What particular other piece of information are you looking for?
Huh. I don't know. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Oh, okay. So underneath the little section about how you basically win in her name, there's a point that says card games are particularly her favorite, and it won't necessarily increase the amount of stacks that you get from winning, but losing them may not harm you as much as other potential games will. So, in the sense that there's like a loss forgiveness the first time you lose in a card game, because you can be dealt a bad hand in a card game. Kind of outside of your control at that point.
Is it like
Your first
first
loss
time-
that you sit down at a table is not going to count as a loss.
I am back.
Okay.
So, what did Gilgamesh have fun with?
He found out the bust size of his goddess.
Of course. And it's a pop-up book.
Song looks over to the papers that Fox or Nim didn't fill out, and she takes
Okay.
one sheet
Okay.
and tries to draw up or tries to copy a map that leads to Rapture, so friends can quit
Ooh.
talking or asking about it.
Roll a D100, Google.
Look at Moogle actually being useful.
Yeah, I did not think about that. That's pretty good.
Clever.
I would like to use my lucky roll.
Roll.
Okay.
Why do you get lucky rolls again?
It's a feat.
It's a
Oh my
Nice.
god! Get
God damn it.
fucked!
Done. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna end stream and get off now.
She's dying in the other
No.
room, by the way. Just to let you know, she's dying in there. I can hear her, like her wheezy laugh going off right now.
Oh my god. I like how she's like, oh man, I can't wait to play a new character, and then Song is the only person who breaks anything and everything in this game.
She's like, it's not
Song's
fun,
rolls are just so good.
She can't. She won't win at a fist fight, but goddamn, will she roll her way to fucking safety?
Yeah, she'll
So-
roll those dexterity throws for the win.
Inside the Atlas, there is a map that shows Rapture out in the ocean with a straight line drawn between it and basically the known location of the pit. The pit is not actually drawn on the map, but it's in the area that the pit is. So you can infer from it that there is a straight tunnel under the ocean from the pit to Rapture.
Alright, good to know. She closes the book and puts it back and makes an... What was the name of the book so I can, like, refer to it later?
Atlas of surrounding areas of Aquarin.
Okay.
I'm not very creative.
Thank you.
Oh. I roll a D100 to see what you can find out. God damn it. Why?
Oh, also, forgot to mention that Nyx also wrote down the name of the book in case she wants to come back and look at it again.
Banner held high. Stay focused. Zone C captured. Claim zone A. Opponent claimed zone B.
Alright, there you go, Emily. You're
Look
welcome.
at
I've
Emily
just-
being all secretive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck doing that, but there you go.
So, Nyx is kind of quiet and asks if everyone has finished what they were doing.
Has everyone gotten all the information that they wanted out of their respective books?
Or if they would like to spend more time here.
No, don't spend more time here. I've given you all the information I've wanted to give you.
And then some, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely, especially for Emily. She has far more information than she probably needs right now.
Oh dear lord. Yeah. I think Nyx is probably going to make a lot of copies about that cherub and actually give them to the group.
I guess, yeah, you technically needed to put it in your thing, but you kind of let the rest of the group know now. Well, they generally understand what you're trying to do now.
Oh dear. So, yeah. So, Nyx starts heading to the doors. The many doors that are of the library.
Yeah.
Yeah. She kind of just waits by the doors for everybody.
Yeah, I put my book back and head to the exit as well.
Everyone's done then, basically.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You guys feel a lot more smart now. Prepared for
A
the
lot more
world.
knowledge.
Oh yeah, especially when you guys complete a long rest and you can actually read one of the 3 books that you're taking home with you.
I'm excited.
Very eventful. Yes. Where are we going?
Where are you guys going?
I don't know.
What
I'm
time
just
is it?
staring at the group, just going.
It's starting to get pretty late. I should also mention, there are storm clouds forming above you guys. It stormed before here while you guys
Oh.
have been here. This one's different. It does
Okay,
not feel like it would be a regular lightning storm or rainstorm.
So we should probably head
Well.
home.
I, for the sake of things,
Are we close to Campbell's General Goods?
Technically, yes.
I would like to suggest that we stop there real quick, as I would like to buy a deck of cards or 2.
okay.
You go try to win them in a card game.
Huh?
Why don't you go try to win them in a card game?
Win a deck of cards in a card
Yeah,
game?
just be like, yo, I don't want your gold, I just want
Yu-Gi-Oh,
the deck
bitch.
of cards, bro. It's
I
up to you.
deserve them if I win.
That's what I immediately thought of.
Is casting a cantrip, like the same for, casting spells?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
sure it uses up the scroll, so the scroll's gone once you use it, though.
I thought cantrips you can use over and over again.
At will, basically.
Does song feel like the storm is a dangerous storm?
Yep.
I'm doing stuff.
You have a distinct feeling that that tide not being where it should be was a omen.
Hmm.
Being a death omen herself.
I'm fine with heading home, but I wouldn't mind just stopping at Campbell's General Goods for like 1 minute.
I'm not sure how
Mhm.
home is gonna help us though.
It's,
If it is what I think it is.
it's a pretty sturdy home. I would consider being there.
For this, I'm just doing. I don't know if it's actually gonna pop, but hopefully it does. It does not. God damn it,
how's-
game. Oh wait, there it goes.
How sturdy is the inn that Tarkal and at Eights Bay are at?
I would consider your home more sturdy.
They'll be fine.
You actually casting
Well,
that, or you just
I'm-
wanted to see if it worked, Fox?
I'm out. Well, I wanted to see if it worked, and also I'm casting it to see what the weather's gonna be like.
Oh, next 24 hours?
Yes.
Brutal. Like, stay inside weather. Like, people walking outside that are your size are going to be tossed about.
It's okay, I'm a
So-
bird, I can fly, right?
Well,
no,
you're
gonna
definitely
get the
going to be
pass for everywhere.
flying.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna be flying, but
Not the way you want it to
not
be.
ways you want to be.
I was joking.
So, Nyx kind of tells the group that we should really head back home.
You have
Like-
some time before it gets super bad. It's probably going to get super bad around like 1 or 2 in the morning.
So we should probably hit the... I guess we can probably hit the store first, and then we should
Yeah.
definitely...
Are we not gonna? Are we just gonna say fuck the other two?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Sending stone! Sending stone!
I don't have a danger. Hang on. Someone
I have
pulls
the
out
stone.
I have it.
I thought you. Oh, wait, you took it from
You
me.
took it
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Let me see. Song takes the sending stone and says, "Wait, do I know how to say store? Have we said store yet?"
Yes.
You have a list of everything
Alright.
we said.
Yeah, but I only pick and choose words I like.
Oh my god.
Song picks up the sending stone and she says, "This city is doomed. Store. Living room now."
Oh my god.
That now means meeting.
No. Just, well, that's just, I would help with, I would want to help rewording some of the things on the sending stone, but then again, it's song, so.
I mean, you
She'd
could
probably
also.
sing-
I have it up in the air. If you want to add some words to it, go ahead, but you have a limited amount of words.
Yeah, you're now limited.
How many words do I have left?
Let's see, store. Store, this city is doomed. Living room now. You have quite a few words left.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
she only
to
used
write
8.
brutal storm coming.
Brutal storm coming. Is that all?
That's 11.
Did not
You still
save.
got.
It's not safe. Yeah.
You might also want to add the address to the house on that.
That's why I said store.
How far is it from the store?
Right around
Or-
the corner.
Or actually say what store it is.
Someone put a lantern in the window. That would help.
Are you guys gonna let us know this?
I leave the rest to the people who can actually talk and have more than a limited speech.
Okay.
Do I want to put lantern will be lit in window?
That's up
You
to you.
have space to.
You have space to
Yeah,
Do
say
we
it.
14
have the
words.
space?
You do.
Okay. I also
25
put
words.
that. Yeah, I also put that, and then do I just let it go?
Yeah, that'd be it. That'd probably be the about
Look
bare
for
minimum.
lantern in window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look for lantern in window.
Okay.
And
Nope. That would be probably just about early enough. I would just go with that and not push it.
yeah, Nyx would let the sending stone do its thing.
Carl, do you want to respond?
Well, it depends. Did Eighth give her the healing potion to see if it would help her feel better?
Yes.
No, it's a bitch.
Alright. So, since I'm awake, I'm actually able to kind of like decipher what that means. And I'm just gonna. Tarkal's gonna be like, well, I guess we need to go to the store. And I guess look for a lantern? I don't know where the lantern would be, but. I guess we need to go, Eighthsby. I'm starting to feel a little bit more myself, so. Let's go ahead and scurry off.
Come, manservant.
I guess fuck everybody else in the end. You don't even bother telling them, hey, you guys need to bunker down.
Nope.
While we're passing through, Tarkal just says, like, oh, there's gonna be a storm. I don't know, like, it's apparently gonna be a bad one. So I don't know how you guys usually handle that here. My friend summoned me, but good luck. She keeps going. Because I don't, like, I'm assuming we don't know if this is, like, a normal thing or not.
Yep. Somewhat normal. It's on the coast. So, storms this size are kind of common.
Yeah, so I'm
Is it the
just gonna
magical
let...
storm Katrina?
No, not that bad.
Aha. I knew
I
knew that was gonna happen.
The reference was coming. I say that to the first gnome that I see that's nearby. And then I head to the store with Eighthsby.
So, wait, is the group back at home, or are we at the general goods?
General goods, real quick.
Okay.
Gilgamesh.
I go in. I go up to the front counter. Assuming Campbell is there.
Yes.
Okay. I greet him hello. Been a little bit since I was there last. Appreciated his stuff. Gotten a couple upgrades since then. And I'm here for some decks of playing cards.
He puts 3 decks of playing cards in front of you. One's red, one's blue, and one's gold.
I will buy all 3.
Okay. They are 1 silver piece apiece.
Okay. I'm not even gonna barter.
Okay. Get
we
3
gotta
decks
go,
of
go.
playing cards.
Sorry. You're fine. Nyx gets a little bit more antsy because she hasn't really experienced storms. All she's probably experienced is probably like a harsh windstorm in the forest. Maybe a few lightning storms here and there, but nothing that's compared to what she felt from the Druid Focus. So, she's kind of like tapping her foot and is a little bit shaky about it. Wanting to be back in the house.
Would be a lot kinder to be back at the house.
I'm ready to go back to the house.
Tark Hall and Aids Bay are currently looking around the store.
So,
Oh, you want to pick up all the
we're
money?
heading back.
Can you step over there? Tark Hall has all the money from the store.
Probably smart.
Okay.
And then we will go look. Just in case people loot in this town.
They're cult
So,
members and rebels. I wouldn't put it past them.
So, wait, do we walk past the store and do we see Tarkal and Aids Bay in the store?
Technically, yes.
Nyx would kind of frantically start jumping when she sees them.
Okay.
Because she really wants everybody to be safe inside the house.
Do they
That's
even
okay.
know where the house is yet?
No.
No, they don't.
But you've met up with them at the store because your route back to the house goes right by the store.
I was hoping that was the case.
Yeah.
Yes, because the house is right around the corner from the store.
I kind of waved to Nyx casually. And then I'm just like, hey, I was looking for a lantern, but I don't think we have one in the store.
Well, we were gonna do that, but then I realized that Gilgamesh wanted to get playing cards. So,
The important stuff.
yes, the important stuff. And,
They'll keep us busy.
yeah, well, we really should head to the new place.
New place? You bought another store, Gilgamesh?
Wow. I mean, I'm not that rich. Come on now.
It was.
That's
We
why
got
I'm
a
shocked.
house. We got a house from a quest.
Or
It was a reward.
Did
Aids Bay
Yes,
has told you what happened. Song.
Yes.
Okay, so you know that they were actively looking into an affair that a woman was having with an older man who used to own this house.
PI shit.
You were basically being a private investigator. And they followed the clues to a higher end brewery that makes the best potato water here, and then followed the CEO and the owner of the brewery to a dingy looking house in the southern harbor where you found him having an affair with the old man's wife, who was far younger than the old man is, so clearly she's gold digging. But the fun part was they were peeking through the window up front to see what was going on inside the house, and Gilgamesh peeked 3 times and not once saw anything bad happening. Song looked once, didn't see anything bad happening, used her feet to re-roll the dice, which re-rolled it into them now doing something. So he was sitting at a dinner table eating dinner, and she was sitting underneath the dinner table eating dinner. And that's what Song got to see.
Oh my god. Okay, so I didn't know about the house, but I just knew about the sex, right?
They weren't having sex. She was just
Well, I
eating.
know. Sexual activity, is that better?
Yes, that's better.
Right?
Yes.
Tarkal grabs Song. She can't actually be angry at anybody. It's just like, at least we got a house out of it. Take me to it. We better all be able to have a room.
5-bedroom.
I don't know this.
They tell you that.
I'm still I'm still displeased, but I'm accepting it. And I just pick up
Oh.
Song like a toddler.
Are we just having? Did we just finish the conversation about the lovely time of being a PI?
Yeah.
Okay. We should start heading towards the house.
Yes.
Nyx is kind of paying attention to like the wind and the smells that are getting like kind of wafted away because of the wind. Is the wind getting stronger now?
No. It's pretty steady, but it's not hurricane levels.
So but there are big
We're in
times
the
of, like,
calm
big
before the
gusts.
storm.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Okay.
That's the literal term, though.
That's the literal
Well,
way to put it.
Song is now in the arms of Darkall.
Do we need directions
Should we
to the house? Or is it close enough to not need
Close
directions?
enough.
Okay.
Right around the corner.
I'll just follow however Song chooses to guide me.
Literally like a couple right-hand turns and a left, and you're right there.
Tarkal is pleased with the house, but not pleased with the situation still completely, and she just walks in.
The outside of it looks kind of dingy. Inside of it looks far more immaculate.
She is more happy when she enters the home. I was awake for that.
So, Nick starts explaining that the man was very wealthy, and he wanted to hide it.
I am happy about this, because now we don't have to live like the rest of these people. And she starts exploring the house.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna explore the house that I still don't have a floor plan for.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of nice inside though.
Wow.
We have 3 bathrooms, right?
Yeah, 3 bathrooms. It's pretty nice.
Do they all have tubs?
What kind of
Yep.
bathroom is it? Is it like, I don't know.
Whole bathroom?
That's why I asked,
just-
like, or is it like
we-
toilets, or is it like actual, like,
It's actual
can
probably
bathe in the
toilets because he's
rooms.
rich.
They didn't have toilets, Fox, so it's gonna be just nicer holes in the ground.
or we could have just like a
that's-
nice outhouse in the back. Holes in the ground it is.
Not really the garden.
Are they at least enchanted?
I don't think Barry
That's
would
not a bad idea. I
appreciate.
didn't think about that.
What?
Well, are they?
Enchanted holes in the ground. I don't know. I'll think about it when the floor plans up.
Please no.
Next session, we have to clean out the privy.
I mean, next session
Clean up.
you're gonna be stuck inside probably. So
Yeah.
Bonding!
I will really need to figure out floor plan. And you may also want to reconcile the fact that Gilgamesh believes this place is haunted by a demon.
Well, we
Should
have a
we
demon in the group, so maybe we can make it work.
Does Song know that he thinks that the house is possessed?
He looked a little startled when
I
the
have-
fucking fire was lit.
I have mentioned that I do believe there is a demon haunting this place.
Just realized next session
No,
is probably going to be shenanigans.
By the way, if everybody reads at the very bottom of the dice of what it says about the Druid focus, I could pull pranks too if I wanted to.
I was gonna say, I have a cantrip that's literally a race one, where I could literally make it seem like a house is possessed.
Maybe next
Like-
time we can tell spooky stories.
Sounds like a goal. That sounds like what's going to happen.
This
And
is a
we
fantastic stopping point.
Mhm.
We'll attempt to have...
Are we allowed to do a long rest? And just kind of.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
getting...
We-
Looks like you want to read my book.
We get to
wanna read
my
roleplay
book
our
too.
long rest.
In story chat, tell me which book you're going to read, and I will reply to you with what benefits you get.
Okay.
Alright. We'll be getting off.
Okie dokie.
Night.
Later.
So,
See you.
gonna do my long rest.